Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's start the reading. I feel like, because look, I keep getting this karma and then this hermit energy kind of poking its head through, wanting to show up. I feel like, divine intervention is coming in because you've waited for a really long time for this person to make amends or for this person just to do the right thing. This could even just be in your day-to-day life where you've been waiting for a raise, you've been waiting for the accolades, you've been waiting for the awards or the achievements or whatever it may be. For some of you, you are getting some type of award in December or January. For those of you guys that work in corporate America or any other type of job, it does seem like there is a bonus or there is a level up coming in here for you, and it's because you really did work hard. And I think that the thing about you that is very, very beautiful is that you never, maybe you did, but whatever the energy is here based on divine intervention, it just feels like you did the work, you did the hard work. You know, there was no way around the hard work. There was no way around the manual labor. There was no way around whatever this is. And I feel like you did it in a way that was very beautiful. And I feel like that's why you're also being blessed here with this divine intervention and the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, you have money coming in here. Lots of money. Venus in Virgo, abundance and wealth, financially independent, gravitating towards a lot of attention right now. You may enter into something to win. You may notice your luck right now is crazy. It's crazy. And what's interesting is with when the money comes in, it's like your heart chakra is stable. It's a lot of pentacle energy. It's a lot of solidifying energy. Granted, it is paired here with this King of Wands, but for the most part, we're coming in here with a heavy, solid energy. Whatever long-term investments you made, whatever hard work that you went through, whatever the delays were, guess what? God is here to say, you did it. Congratulations, right? It's almost like the congratulations song by Congratulations. Do by, what's that one guy's name? He's a Cancer. He looks kind of like grungy. I don't want to be insulting. And he's a guy that went on stage. It was like a wizard never tells its true essence of magic or whatever he did. For you guys know, like, put it in the comment section. I never remember. But again, I feel like your luck is changing, and I think it's because you've done a really good job, and you've been very stressed. You've had a lot on your plate. You've been juggling multiple things. You've been giving. For some of you, you've been giving more than what you've been receiving here, and this major accolade that's coming in, it's definitely going to impact the way that you view yourself and also the way that people view you. Again, I keep seeing you're approaching things in a new manner or you're approaching things in a different way. aside from that, right? That could be you being positive and not being negative on something. That could be you waking up every morning and going and looking in the mirror and telling you, I love you, you're amazing, I love you, you're amazing, 100 times or 10 times while you're brushing your teeth, right? Making positive changes, what you're going to notice is it's also going to trickle down to the people around you. Anyone that's directly connected to you, friends, family, loved ones, whatever, because here's the thing, your person in general, they're watching you, okay? They're watching this glow up. For some of you, you may have been very focused on your physical, okay? You may be losing weight. You're like, listen, I'm gaining it right back because of the holidays, but nonetheless here, there's something very significant coming in about your identity and about how your person identifies, and also this is about how your person is planning on approaching certain situations when it does come to you. I do want to say this. I pulled cards beforehand and I tried to record, and the recordings were just weird, so I stopped. Every time, this is the third time in 3 times I've tried to record this, that the Wheel of Fortune is coming out. You have a lot of money and a lot of abundance and a lot of change that is happening. Do not try to fight it, ride the wave. Okay? You also may be encouraged right now to travel. You may be asked to take a job that's possibly overseas. You may have a job that's overseas, or there's something here that is going to require you to travel. This can also be something where if you're going to Vegas, or if you're gambling, or if you're buying a lotto ticket, definitely do that. A scratcher right now. Your luck is magnified. Your luck right now, it's gonna create a lot of change for the people around you, where you're gonna get some type of significant opportunity that you don't even see coming in. For a lot of you, it could even be an inheritance. It could be a home. You guys could be purchasing a home. You guys can be purchasing a car. There's some type of major purchase I feel like you will be making this month, or somebody is making a big purchase for you. For some of you, you have 2 different people, and you may have somebody here that wants to show up at your house, or show up or send you something, whether this is sending you flowers, sending you a gift. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but the one thing I do want to say here is that somebody is changing their ways in order to be with you. There's somebody here that is a part of your destiny. You could even be meeting this person, but it is a turn of events if you haven't already met them. I also feel like whoever's wronged you in the past, and you may have felt almost slighted because they got away with lying, they got away with being toxic. It just wasn't fair. I don't know why, but I just heard like, it's not fair. How is it that you do the right thing and then the wrong, you still get penalized or punished or whatever? That's changing, because whatever was restricting you, that's also why divine intervention is coming in, because for some of you, somebody really tried to impact your finances because they really wanted your sense of self to be diminished. They wanted you to feel like they do. Because I do get for some of you that there could be a lot of jealousy and a lot of animosity, because if you take a look at this, you're really shining right now. For me, this is major energy. You could be a life path 1. You could be born on the 1st. You could be born on the 10th. You could be born on the 19th. I just feel like things are getting shaken up. It's too boring. That's why divine intervention is coming in and they're tagging them in. They're like, time to have fun. Let's go ahead and get the money gun and shoot the money everywhere and have money going all over the place and abundance and love. And there's so many beautiful things that are coming in. There's also somebody from your past that's going to be swinging the block, okay, or coming back around. So this can be a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus, or a Scorpio. All your fixed signs. Hopefully I hit them. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn. They could have this in their chart. Or this is about somebody also getting their karmic retribution or somebody coming back around that has taken time to not talk or taken time to not say something, and they want to come in and they want to have this conversation with you. Look, because it's time. The time is now. It's interesting because before this reading started, I was on YouTube, and a song popped up that I haven't heard before, and it's called Promises, and it's by somebody named Christopher Williams, I think. Look it up and read the lyrics. It's interesting because it's talking about somebody that's saying to somebody that they're in love with, listen, I've never been good at love. Love has always hurt me, but then you came along and I pushed you away, but I don't want to push you away because I love you. And I promise that I'm gonna do the right thing, or I promise to love you. I promise to whatever. So there's somebody here, I feel like, that's coming around you. This is somebody that I feel like is watching you expand your horizons. Okay, this is coming in as like this Jupiter in Sagittarius. This is somebody that is seeing you. They're seeing you be lucky. They're curious at your success. You being very free. There's something very free about you. People even may be speaking about you, about how intelligent you are, how jealous you are. There's something about you in general where people can't help but talk. And I also feel like there's something here about you sharing your ideas to the world. So for some of you, if you were thinking about doing a podcast or doing something online with social media, this is your advice to do it, to start it, to get it going, because you have Jupiter energy that is expanding any type of communication. That's also why I feel like this person is coming in here, because they're watching you be very abundant. They're watching your good vibes. They're watching you help other people. And this is somebody that is not thinking twice anymore about wanting to make amends and wanting to focus and fixate on this. And I feel like this person wants to come in and they want to tell you, listen, okay, I know I took a lot of time, Venus and Virgo, to analyze whether or not I could support you, whether or not I could be dependable, whether or not I was able to give you the affection that you desire or that you deserve, and if that was realistic, when it does come to me, this person may have felt like you were demanding at times. And I think that this is also somebody that worries a lot because they're overgiving just like you're overgiving. You both have this thing about acts of service, which is ultimately what kind of bridges you guys together. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is somebody that could work in a retirement home or work in a nursing home. For some of you, there's somebody that's a nurse or that's in hospice or that specifically works almost as somebody that takes people from one phase to the next. But I feel like with this person, the one thing that they've acknowledged with you is that flashy gifts don't turn you on, flashy gifts don't excite you, but you appreciate when this person shows up. You appreciate when this person puts in the time, puts in the energy, puts in the effort. And I also feel like this person is realizing how much they really do appreciate you and how maybe they took for granted the little things that you do. I do feel like though in this relationship with the world in reverse, you guys can be very different from one another. You guys could be at a distance. You guys could be long distance. You could have met online for some of you. The world is communication, and it's also confirmation, and it's confirming to this person that they are seriously romantic about you. This is something this person believes, but I also feel like with them, they have a very unconventional way at showing that they love you or showing that they care about you, but this is somebody that appreciates you. Believe it or not, this is somebody that you could have hurt their feelings just in communication, and you may or may not have known that. And I do feel like there's this complicated, love life between the two of you, but even in the complicity or the complication portion of it, there's this weird sense of loyalty between the two of you, because you and this person really do love one another. But it almost is coming in as very fantasy-like. But I'm telling you, 1722, a joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. It's something here about this person wanting to come forward, having the strength to let you know, hey, I love you. You can be a life path 22. You can be a life path 8. 88 is coming in significant here. Ones, 8s, and 22. You could be born on the 22nd. You could be born on the 4th. You could be a life path 4. You could be a life path 8. There's something changing. Whatever you were lacking, you're about to receive. In particular, with this Wheel of Fortune energy, this is a very beautiful energy that's coming in here. I do feel like, though, with the Five of Swords, this Five of Swords is in reverse. There's somebody that's done playing games. There's also somebody, though, could have been like an Aquarius or somebody that had a Venus in Aquarius. I just feel like this person had the way that this person thought about things. It's almost like they had a mentality of, I have to get over on you before you get over on me. Not wanting to be vulnerable for some of you. Not being 100% honest with how they feel. This is also somebody that could have restricted communication and utilized that as a form of punishment or as a form of detachment. But I feel like that's changing. This person doesn't want that anymore. They know exactly what they want. They're not in a low vibrational energy. They're not playing mind games. They're not sitting here trying to be for everybody. This is somebody that's very focused on manifesting you. I also feel, though, for some of you, what you don't see is the fact that there was somebody either around you or somebody around this person that was talking bad about you or was saying certain things or was sabotaging your relationship in the background, and they got caught. So either they got caught by you or they got caught by your person. And I feel overwhelmingly this is somebody that was definitely put in their place. You have a lot of angelic protection around you with this Archangel Raphael. This is an angel of healers, and healing often invoked during travels, illnesses, and to bless marriages. So for some of you, this is the person that you're meant to marry. If you haven't been feeling well, okay, if you've been having stomach issues, for some of you, you need to increase your fluid intake. I don't know why that's coming in the way that it is, but it is. Also too, I feel like for some of you, there could have been issues with either your stomach or your sense of digestion, but I also feel that some of it is your anxiety and your stress, and it is this person. Nonetheless, this energy is coming in, and they're making sure that whatever evil, whatever doesn't belong, that they're very focused on removing the energy out of the way here in order for you and your person to have this forward progression forward. Cancer energy, Cancerian energy. Sevens, you could be a life path 7, you could be born on the 7th, the 16th, the 25th. This is somebody that finally understands your worth. I don't know why, but they're finally understanding that you make them happy, that you're happy by yourself. They're viewing you for who you are. They're viewing you as somebody that's being very strong, somebody that also, it's something about you, the way that you approach them during moments where maybe they weren't their best. It's like you still didn't hold that against them. For some of you, I see you guys moving in with one another, buying a car together. It's a lot of forward progression. You guys could even be in a tropical place. We do have the palm trees here. So it could be Miami, it could be in California. You could be in the Caribbean. You could be somewhere on a beach in Bali. I don't know, but there's a lot of forward progression that's coming. And I feel like your person is very determined to show you how much they're changing. This is also somebody with the 4 of Swords in reverse. They needed to take some time to really process and heal. They could have even been healing from this energy. Because again, even if this is somebody that was lying to them, 7 of Swords, This is somebody that's coming in as like putting things in their head. This person is going to be relatively taken back because I feel like they trusted them in some way. Or they viewed them in some manner that they wouldn't take advantage or that they wouldn't hurt them, and it was the opposite for a lot of them. But your person, they're coming out of this hiding and they have something to say. About their hidden past. In the comments section, I want you guys to put, change. CHANGE, and what emoji represents the change that's occurred in your life right now. So, if the change was you went from like a dumpster fire to the Wheel of Fortune, put, change and then where you were and where you are now. I'm really, really curious. And I also think it'd be really good for other people to see where you started and where you are now. So change, make sure you put it in. It's free money. It's easy gifts. It's easy giving. So, I highly suggest you guys kind of dive in deep here. Alright, let's keep going. If you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. What messages do you have here? I feel like somebody's being kicked to the curb. Okay. And I also feel like with this energy, there's somebody here that is coming back around and is coming back in. They want to come in, but they are treading very lightly right now, and they're being very careful with their actions and with their words. This can be somebody that is scared, but they're also more so tapping into an energy where they're trying to be very thoughtful, they're trying to be patient, and they're trying to really manage this tricky situation so that you and them aren't off track, and that you and them both have a certain level of understanding. Because this is somebody that is coming in here, they're acknowledging how rare it is for them to meet somebody like you, to have such a pure heart, and everything around you, you are blessed with because your heart is filled with joy, and it's bringing you closer to your deepest desires and your deepest wishes. Blessed are the pure at heart, for they shall see God. This means kindness and sincerity leads to blessings and also leads to the fulfillment of whatever you're chasing. So because your hope is now turning into reality, and I feel like this person is watching it firsthand, and they're definitely in awe when it does come to you. There is something here where there is a house clearing for some of you. I'm gonna show you guys these cards, 'cause this is crazy, entanglement, foolish, and emotionally unstable here. And this is also about this house clearing. Somebody wants to come in and ask you for forgiveness. I'm gonna tell you why they want to apologize, but this is somebody that I feel like has been crying. This is somebody that is in a place where they're done being foolish, okay? Like, I'm done crying. It's like, this is what this person is saying. Like, I'm done crying over the collective because I'm gonna make the right chance or the right choice to do what I have to do. Okay? So, first of all, your person feels very foolish for being reckless. Okay, that's the first thing. They also understand that they had to face the consequences for their actions, which means they had to hold their own self accountable. By holding themselves accountable, they could have even had to hold these entanglements accountable. Okay? This karmic bind is ultimately what created that emotionally unstable energy, because this person had a lot of knots. There was a lot of things that were happening because the challenging cycles, the challenging cycles that were occurring with this person and this other energy, okay, they continued to deepen because this person was meant to understand the lesson and correct it and take a step back and liberate themselves, okay, from this emotionally unstable energy. I feel like this person, whoever they are, it created a lot of emotionally unstable energy where you even could have been very overwhelmed and angry at your person for not understanding or even grappling with how deep-seated the emotional stress was on you, where it could have even been manifesting in physical terms. I also feel like for you or this person, it could have been really hard to keep your emotions in check. And that's when your person was like, listen, okay, I'm a mess. I'm a mess without you. This is somebody that knows what they have to do. If they don't want to cry, then they need to understand why this is happening, okay? There's, I think it's Psalms 35, where it says, these windows to the soul reflect both heartache and, of the darkest hours and promise a renewal of dawn. So, it's essentially about, it's about the resilience of change, and it's about having joy and allowing empathy